Hey guys, I'm Sam, and today I'm going to show you how to create kit PvP signs in Minecraft 1.12. So you can see here I have three different kits. I have an archer kit, a tank kit, and a swordsman kit. So if I come over here to the archer kit and right click on the sign, you can see that I get this new set of items in my inventory, and I'm wearing golden armor. And there's a message in chat that says I've selected the archer kit. So now if I come over to the tank kit and right click it, I'll get a whole new set of items in my inventory, and a new message in chat. And lastly, if I come over to the swordsman kit, I'll get even more new items in my inventory and a different message in chat. So, you may know this is my fourth video now on kit PvP signs, but being that this is Minecraft 1.12 now, there is now a new way to create these signs. And in my opinion, it's easier, it's a lot more efficient. So this new version is actually going to use the new slash function command. And basically, we're going to use that, and we're not going to need any command blocks in our world once these signs are set up. So it's going to run entirely from our world files, and it's just going to be a lot simpler, a lot nicer, and no command blocks are going to be needed. So, I guess let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing we have to do is locate our .minecraft folder. If you're on Windows, you can search %appdata%. Go into .minecraft, go into your saves folder, and now you have to find the world that you want to create the kit in. So for me, that's the world kit signs. So I'm going to go in there, go into data, functions, and now inside functions, you're going to want to create a new folder. So right click, new folder, and this folder is going to contain all of the different kits we create. So I'm just going to name it kits. But inside kits, we're going to put as many different kits, we're going to create as many as we want. So for this example, I'm going to create a potion kit. So I'm going to right click, go to new, text document, and I'll just name it potion. Alright, so I can open that up. Okay, so inside this text document, you're going to type in all of the different commands you want to be run when the player clicks the sign. So the first one you're always going to want to do is a /clear command. So one thing to note with these functions, the way you format it, you can't begin any commands with a slash. So you're just going to want to start it with the word. So I'm just going to write clear. And now the selector, I'm going to use @s. So I'm going to use @s for all these commands instead of something like @p or @a. And @s is going to select target only the player that clicks the sign. So this eliminates any mistakes with like @p and the closest player. @s is a new feature, and it's going to make these commands run more precisely and more efficiently. So that's our first one. It's going to be a /clear command. And now I have this other kit right here. This is an archer kit. These are all the different commands I have in it. So you can see I also have a play sound command. So that just makes a little ding noise. So I'll copy that one over. And you can also see that I have a tell raw command. And tell raw can be a little confusing to format. So there's actually this great tool on minecraft.tools to create your own tell raw message. So the link to this website will be in the description. So now basically you can just type out what you want to be said in chat. So for us, we're going to want to know something like kit PvP. You can have any message you want, but I'm just going to do something like you have selected the, and then something like potion kit. And now for a selector, we want @s. Okay, generate the command, highlight it, and copy, and paste it right into your text document. And be sure to get rid of the slash. Okay, so that's all good. And now we're going to have to add all the different items in the player's inventory. So the way I do that is using replace item. Replace item isn't too difficult to format in-game, but once again, there is a really good online generator if you want to create this. So for simplicity and ease, I'm going to use that. So that is MC Stacker. This is great for tons and tons of commands. So the link to this will be in the description. So we're going to want to select our command type, which is going to be a replace item. They don't have @s yet, but I can change that later. So I'll just do @p for now. And now we have to select the slot of our item we're going to use. So I'm going to make sure it's slot dot hotbar 0. So this is the first slot in the player's hotbar. And I guess we'll just make it a potion. Okay. These are all 1.8 things. But yeah, I think it's just a water bottle, and now we select the potion effect we want on it. So I'll do a long swiftness potion. Now you can name it like super speed and the lore, like I don't know, something like that. And so now once we have this command, just highlight it, copy, and paste it into your file. Get rid of the slash, change it to @s. Okay, so one more very important thing. There are a few MBT changes, formatting changes to 1.12. So now you have to make sure you put quotes around any names in your command. So I have to put quotes around this lore here. You can see it already put quotes around the name and the potion effect, but just be sure anytime you add any kind of display name or any name is used in your command, you have to put quotes around it or the command will not work. So now you can just basically keep on adding as many different items as you want. So I'm going to add a few more and get back to you when I'm finished. Alright, so this is my finished list of commands. You can see I added a few more replace item commands, a few of them with armor, a few more items, and I think this is all good. But I'm going to stop here. You don't have to. If you were running this on a server, you could add a teleport command that teleports the player after giving them the items and clicking the sign, and you can just keep adding as many different commands as you want. So it's really cool. One more note, if you are doing this on a server, be sure to go into the server.properties file and change spawn protection to 0. So if this is, I think it's set to 16 by default, so it won't allow players to click the sign if the sign is located at spawn because it's like protected. So to make sure non-up players can click the signs, be sure to set that to 0. Okay, so we're all good now. I'll just save this, close, and now another important thing. So you can't actually keep this as a .txt file. What it actually has to be is a .mc function file. So the way to change that, first of all, you have to have file extensions enabled. But then you're going to want to right click, rename, and change the txt to mc function. Yes, okay, all good. So now I'll go into Minecraft. This is the kit world, and to reload these files, you don't have to actually exit your game. You can just do the command /reload. All good. So now, if I do the /function command, and I do a little tab completion, you can see that I get all the different items. So I have the potions, I have the armor, it has the lore and the name and everything, and that's all good. So that's great, but now we have to convert this command into a sign. So the way to do that is also very simple. There is another great generator for that. So this is the same website, minecraft.tools, but they also have a sign generator. Alright, so now you can basically just edit the text on the sign. So I'm going to change this, let's make it red. Kit PvP. Once again, you can write anything that you want here. Click to get the potion kit. Great. So now we have to put the /function command here. So copy this over and put it in the command to be run, and we'll generate the command. So now highlight the /give command, copy it, go back into Minecraft. It's pretty long, so I'm going to give myself a command block to give me the item. Okay. Got it. Now I'm going to place it down. There it is. And if I right click it, I get all my items. Yeah. So every time. So there you have it. It's very simple. Pretty easy. I'll have all the links to these different generator websites in the description below. And yeah. Okay, so one last thing I'm going to talk about is how to create the signs without having to use any command blocks or functions at all. It's going to run entirely within the sign, and you can take these signs and place them anywhere in the world, and you'll still get the items, and you won't need to mess with functions or any sort of that stuff. So I actually talked about that in my previous video. So on the screen right now, I'm going to have a link to where that is in the video. But just stick around for now because I'm going to talk about a few minor changes that you have to take into account. So these are the different commands that are run within the sign. Basically, there's two differences. The first one is that they're just going to use @s now instead of @p, obviously. But the next difference that is different from the previous video is that in the command that gives you all the items, anytime there is a name of an item, of course it needs quotes like I talked about earlier, but also you have to add in 3 backslashes before any quotes that you have in the command. So you can see here is the name of these boots, but I can't just leave it in quotes. I have to add 3 backslashes before it. That's for any item names, any lore. You can see here's some lore here with the backslashes. The names of any potions. I think there's some here. Yep, potion, Minecraft Witness. So just be sure to add in those backslashes, or else these signs will not work. But other than that, please check out the previous video if you want to learn how to create these entirely compact signs. And yeah, so that is pretty much it. One last thing, sometimes I get asked how I create these mobs. Basically, I use the MC Stacker generator to create mobs that are wearing armor and also have the no AI tag on them, so they won't move. And you just got to make sure the helmets have the unbreakable tag, or else the sun will actually break the armor. So yeah, that's how I do that, and it looks nice. And yeah, they're pretty cool. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope this was helpful. The new functions commands are just super cool. They're a lot easier than command blocks, and I hope this video helped. So thank you so much for watching. I'll have more videos coming up, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.